Story time from the card show that I went to this past weekend. It was great. I had a great time. Maybe an unpopular opinion, but with the increase in popularity in One Piece, there were a lot more vendors selling One Piece cards, which was kind of nice as someone who is a collector. Granted, most of them, in my experience, did not really know anything about it at all, which is still fine. We found a couple of vendors who were very knowledgeable and were super nice and had a great time talking to those guys. All that being said, I was wearing a One Piece shirt. It's subtle. It's, if you know type thing. It says, "Thank you for loving me." On the back, it says, "This bond can never be broken." Like I was saying, most of those vendors had no clue or anything, no knowledge about One Piece at all. But one vendor, his name was Emiliano, I think, saw my shirt and he said, "Hey man, is that an Ace shirt?" And I was like, "Yeah, it is. You're the first person to catch it." And then we had this great conversation about One Piece and Ace and everything. It was a great time. And I noticed that he had these two cards, which I hadn't seen before in the wild at a convention. So I was like, well, I'm going to get these. But I was like, is there a Luffy one? It seems like there should be a set here. And because of that great conversation we had and the connection he had with that shirt, he pulled out the Luffy card, which he was actually going to keep as part of his personal collection, and sold it to me. I thought that was a really cool experience, and just goes to show, like, when you go to a card show, not all vendors are out there just to make a quick buck. There are some who are truly, genuinely into the hobby and are passionate about what they're selling. Also, I bought that shirt off someone else from TikTok. I think I actually have two of them. I love that shirt. I will tag that person in the comments.